Well, I've been at it for 21 years now. This is where my company started because I'm a tub junkie, always loved bath products, so I started making my own. I'm a crafty mother, and my mom can knit, crochet, sew, bake, do stained glass, and so I always had an interest in learning how to make things from her. Was bored and bought a book at Michael's one day called Soap Making 101. And over a period of time, I perfected my own recipe. I do about 15 shows a year, a couple of outdoor, but mostly indoor shows. I do a lot of research. It's always good to ask people when you're here at the shows what, shows they do. And like I said, I've been doing it for 21 years now, so I have a pretty good feel, but I'm always in the hunt for new shows as well. I use Square. I've looked at other ones and some of them are slightly less expensive, but for the ease of use and Square has such a huge platform of stored information, it makes it easy for my customers to get receipts. I'd say have a thick skin. It's always hard when you get rejected from a show, but you don't get rejected from shows just because your product's no good. So you just got to keep going at it. If I get rejected from a show, I usually call the show producer and say, hey, my name's Susan. I have Mountain Mist and I didn't get into your show and my product's awesome. So could you tell me why? And about half the time, they'll usually let me in the show. So I'd say you got to stay at it and, not necessarily take no for an answer. I mean, it's fair if they just don't have room for you, but a lot of times you got to be more than just an application. You will not find chairs in my booth. I know a lot of people are like, I got to have a chair, I have to sit down, but I don't have a chair. I'm always on my feet. I have projects that I'm doing so people can see what I'm doing, labeling or putting things together. And I just make sure and say hi to everyone, say welcome. This is the place to get your aromatherapy fix, smell your way around the booth. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm kind of famous for my small bath bombs. We have a bath bomb bar where you can make all your own bath bombs. There's also milk bath, liquid soaps. These are awesome loofah soaps that I make that are a good scratchy soap. And you'll see the colors all here. And one of the fun things about my company is I don't use any dyes. Everything that you see with color here is colored with micas. So you won't find any dyes in our products. We expanded into lip balms, like I said, bath bombs and bath products. And today you'll see one of my best selling products. I make creams that are 30% shea butter, lotions for the shower, a whole line of face products that have a strong organic content, dry oils. There's just a little bit of everything. There's roll-on perfumes, scent oils, one of my newer products. All the shower people didn't want the bath stuff, so they begged me for shower fizzies. So we have those now. Susan Spivey with Mountain Mist. www.mtnmist.com.